Hello everybody, I am Tamanna Mustafa from Michigan State University, United States. I am going to make a presentation on a contrastive analysis between Bangla and English phonology, some pedagogical recommendations. Uh, Bangla is an Indo-European language and it is an Eastern variety of an Indic language closely related to Sanskrit. Bangla is spoken by more than 100 million people in Bangladesh and in the eastern part of India. Now, this study will focus on the standard colloquial Bangla, although Bangla has many dialectal variations. On the other hand, English is one of the most widely spoken languages of the world, and this study will follow the phonological norms of British English, although English also has many dialectal variations. Regarding contrastive analysis, as we know, according to Lado, the contrastive analysis hypothesis is based on the belief that students transfer the habits of their native language in learning a second or foreign language, and the structural features of the target language that are similar to those of the native language will be easy to learn, while those that are different will be difficult. So the purpose of the study is to point out the difficulties that native Bengali students might face in learning English pronunciation, and the study will do so by contrasting the phonological systems of standard colloquial Bangla and British English at both segmental and suprasegmental levels. This study will also propose some pedagogical approaches to help students acquire the appropriate pronunciation of the phonemes and stress patterns of English. Especially, this study will propose the pedagogical approaches to help Bangladeshi ESL students to acquire the phonemes and stress patterns of English. Now, first of all, we'll take a look at the sound inventory of British English. Now here is a chart of British English consonants. This is from Roch 2000. As we can see, according to manner of articulation, British English consonants can be plosive, fricative, affricate, nasal, lateral or approximant, and according to places of articulation, this can be bilabial, labiodental, dental, alveolar, palato-alveolar, palatal, velar or glottal. These are British English short vowels. So according to tongue height and tongue position, this could be high, mid, low or front, central, back. These are the long vowels of British English. This could also be high, mid, low or front, central, back. Now, English has 8 diphthongs. Diphthongs are vowels that consist of a movement or glide from one vowel to another. And there are centering diphthongs like ia, ea, oa, and there are closing diphthongs like a, I, o, ow. Now, in English syllable structure, consonant clusters in onsets and codas are quite common. For example, in the word string, there is a cluster of 3 consonants in onset position, and in the word prompts, there is a cluster of 4 consonants in coda position. We will take a look at the sound inventory of Bangla language now. Now, in terms of the manner of articulation, Bangla consonants could be stops, nasals, laterals, flaps, and spirants. Now, this is a chart of Bangla consonants. So this is from Demarcatel 1976, and as we can see in the chart, the aspirated and unaspirated stops in Bangla are in contrastive distribution. So, because the aspiration in Bangla language is a phonemic feature. And as we also can see, Bangla has 3 spirants or fricatives, sa, sha, ha. And all of these are voiceless, and Bangla also has 2 flaps. These are the vowels of Bangla, and according to tongue height and tongue position, this can be high, mid, low, mid or low, and front, central or back. Now, all of these oral vowels have their corresponding nasalized form, and in Bangla, nasalization is a phonemic feature. That is, the nasalization of vowels can make a meaning difference in Bangla. So for example, as we can see in this chart, there are some minimal pairs. So, as we can as we see in the first example, in the word kacha, the meaning is washcloth, but if the oral vowel a is replaced with its nasalized form kacha, the meaning changes to young. So there are other examples also that proves nasalization in Bangla is a phonemic feature. On the other hand, in English, nasalization of vowels is not a phonemic feature. And although all the vowels of Bangla can be short or long, vowel length is not a phonemic feature in Bangla. Now, in Bangla syllable structure, initial and final consonant clusters are rare or almost non-existent, but medial consonant clusters are frequent. And one characteristic feature of Bangla medial consonant clusters is that almost every consonant can be doubled or they can occur geminate. And here is an example of minimal pair. For example, the word bhago means go away, but if the medial consonant go is replaced by its geminate form bhaggo, the meaning becomes luck.